Alright, so we know the Horizon is getting her heirloom in Season 17. A lot of people are hoping it's a lightsaber, including me. But what heirlooms are coming after that? It's probably not too long before we see Mad Maggie's heirloom, and we've actually seen Mad Maggie use a melee weapon before in Apex Legends. It's a karambit, and it's featured in a banner pose and while idle in the menu. And you can see this is the model for it, and everyone probably recognizes a karambit because it's famous in the gaming industry, with CSGO making it incredibly popular, along with Valorant now having karambits. So a karambit would be an awesome heirloom, and just like how Wraith's kunai is super popular, I think a Mad Maggie karambit would be just as popular. And of course, they could add features and a design to it to match Mad Maggie's dark personality. Do you know what else is dark? My desk right now. But wait a minute, I just got a parcel delivered from BenQ, who kindly sent out their ScreenBar to me for me to do a review on and put it to some good use. So the ScreenBar is essentially a desk lamp, but it fits nicely on top of your monitor, and all I had to do was just plug it into one of the USB ports on my PC. And honestly, I think it fits really well into the setup, and it's definitely not an eyesore like other desk lamps could be. And once I properly angled it, I realized why this is actually a really good product. Basically, the light points downwards to your desk, but it doesn't point backwards at your monitor, so it reduces the amount of screen glare. Now, I will say there is still a little bit, but nothing that's a problem or distracting, and definitely way less than you'd expect with other light sources. The controls are pretty sleek and simple as well. They're just little sensors on the top to turn it on and off, and you can change the brightness up and down, along with the temperature, so you can go with a nice warm, cozy feel, or a cooler temperature when I want to get things done. They also have an auto mode, which just reacts to the light in the room and just changes the temperature and the brightness, so I usually just sit with that on. And what I found most useful was, being a gamer, I often eat at my desk. Don't judge me, you probably do too. And being able to actually see the food I'm eating and making sure I'm not dropping it all over my desk was actually quite handy. So overall, I actually really like this product, and they didn't pay me to say it, they told me to do a completely honest review, so thanks BenQ for sending this out. So if you want to have a look at the ScreenBar for yourself and maybe even purchase it, then there'll be links in the description where you can do that. Anyway, back to Apex. So yeah, the Apex devs have already modeled a karambit just for Mad Maggie, and if you were wondering what does a karambit look like in Apex, well, Audio-Technica actually modded one into the game. This right here is a karambit from Valorant, and you have to use the same animations as Wraith's heirloom because you can't port custom animations at the moment, but even with that restriction, it looks freaking awesome. So what do you think? Would a karambit be perfect for an heirloom in Apex and perfect for Mad Maggie, or do you have another idea in mind? In fact, some of you might remember I had an idea and I made a concept for it, and this is what it looked like. If you didn't know, that's Fuse's arm that was blown off, and Mad Maggie was actually the reason it was blown off. So Maggie having Fuse's arm as a melee weapon would be absolutely hilarious, but of course that's probably not going to happen. I mean, I don't think it would really fit into Apex and would probably be a little bit too gruesome. But hey, never say never. Anyway, I do think we'll be seeing Maggie's heirloom pretty soon. Hopefully we do get Fuse after Horizon though, but it's interesting to see the different things the devs model for specific legends, especially when we barely even get to see them. Anyway, since this was a sponsored video and we've been talking about heirlooms a lot, I'll give away 50 Apex packs to one of you in the comments, and hopefully you'll get an heirloom out of those. Anyway, that's about that, and subscribe.